Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. This is the Thursday edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Of course, all eyes are on our potential winter storm that's going to affect the region. And it still looks like all systems are go for a significant winter weather event. Let me show you a look at the watch and warning map this morning here. And all the counties outlined in white, that's a winter storm watch. That includes Charlotte, Raleigh, Greensboro, and actually does go all the way up to the Virginia border there, northwestern North Carolina. I'm not sure why on this map it's not; those counties aren't outlined, but it does include all of northwestern North Carolina as well. Quiet today. Here comes our system, though. Raining this morning in parts of Texas and Louisiana. That precip's going to be heading our way. Today is going to be a quiet and cool day, though. Should be a pretty good amount of sunshine through the day, and highs upper 40s in most spots. But here we are, 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. This is off of the 6Z run of the GFS. That's showing you that area of low pressure in north parts of Florida. The heavy rain's already moved into North Georgia. The heavy precip's already moved into North Georgia, and it spreads by afternoon into much of North Carolina. And I think we're looking at here a pretty significant winter weather event for parts of the Carolinas. For northeast Georgia, could be some wintry precip that mixes in at times, but I think the most significant wintry precip with this one is in the Carolinas. And here we are by 7 p.m. tomorrow, low cranking near the Georgia coast. Lots and lots of precip around the Carolinas. All right, let's look at a couple of soundings here. This is from 7 o'clock in the evening Friday. This is the Charlotte sounding off of the 6C NAM. You have a little bit of a warm nose from about, say, 3,000 or 4,000 feet to 5,000 feet. The rest of the sounding at or below freezing. That sure looks like a wet snow sounding. Greenville-Spartanburg, a more significant warm nose up there between, say, 6,000 and 10,000 feet. So that could be a sleet sounding. It's tough to say exactly. You're dealing with, a razor-thin edge in terms of margin of error. Let me show you the NAM and what it's indicating in terms of its winter precip at 7 o'clock in the evening tomorrow, Friday evening, and it's indicating snow, say Spartanburg, Charlotte, Raleigh, and points north and west, a mix of precip down through North Georgia and parts of the upstate of South Carolina. And that could very well be a good-looking representation of what's going on at 7 o'clock in the evening tomorrow. And just before I get into the specifics, show you some of the other modeling here and compare them. This is the European, valid 7 o'clock in the evening. These are all going to be 7 o'clock in the evening tomorrow. European, nice low in North Florida, a second little piece of the low along the South Carolina coast. UK Met, a little stronger and similar. We're looking at UK Met centered over South Georgia. The GFS right along the Georgia coast. The NAM just off of the coast of Georgia and South Carolina. The NAM the quickest of the modeling, but all of the models in pretty good agreement with the track of a low pressure. But as always with winter weather events around here, the devil is in the details in terms of temperatures aloft, and that makes all the difference in the world in terms of the precip types we see. So let me take you through the modeling here for the GFS. This is 1 a.m. Saturday. You're looking at a pretty good amount of precip around the Carolinas still. 7 a.m. You're still looking at a band of snow up and down Interstate 7, or band of precip, I should say, up and down Interstate 77, and that band will slowly push eastward. Now, one thing that has me leery to throw out some really big accumulation amounts with snow is that you have to have a lot of moisture in what we call the snow growth region. In other words, the area aloft in the atmosphere where temperatures are cold enough for snowflakes to form. You have to have enough moisture there to get snowflakes to form, and a lot of the modeling is indicating that layer of the atmosphere dries out as we get into tomorrow night. So if that happens, you end up with sleet or some other type of precipitation, sleet or rain, depending on how the temperatures are below that layer, but you can't get snow unless you have enough moisture up in that snow growth region. So if we lose the moisture up there, it's going to cut down on the snow totals that many folks see. But if we maintain a snow type of profile, I think this is a big-time snow event for the Triad and a lot of folks. Let me show you how it looks. This is the NAM, and this is just a model representation of potential snowy mounts. And again, you're looking at a big snow event if this verifies all the way from the upstate of South Carolina to especially the western half of the Charlotte Metro, all of the Triad over toward parts of the Triangle region as well. And that, I guess, sort of pinkish shade, that's where the NAM is actually indicating over a foot of snow. And that seems extreme, but I think it's within the realm of possibility if we can keep enough moisture up in that snow growth region. So we'll say from Interstate 85 points north and west, this has all the makings of a significant winter storm. There will probably be, it looks like maybe some snow initially for Charlotte, maybe kicking over to a period of sleet. Same deal for Greenville, Spartanburg. Sleet, maybe even some freezing rain, and then ending as snow. Probably, assuming we keep enough moisture up there in that snow growth region. This is a mainly snow event in the Triad, but that's a big if. So I just don't yet have enough confidence to throw out any specific accumulation ideas, aside from the fact to say this has the makings of a significant winter storm, and I'll keep working on those accumulation ideas when I see exactly how it looks like the moisture is going to behave aloft with this system. All right, let's go on out, quickly go through the rest of the model. I want to show you the very cold air coming. This is Sunday. This is Monday, and I haven't talked a lot about this. Boy, this is a cold shot of air that's going to move in Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We're talking probably widespread teens for lows, and actually some of the modeling indicating some single-digit low temperatures. So anyway, look at it. It is very, very cold as we start Christmas week. And here we are Wednesday. Actually, this is Thursday morning, Christmas Eve morning, and look at that. There's our next system, and it does look like there'll be at least the potential for some wintry weather with that one as well, and then another big push of cold air behind it. So a lot of cold air and storminess still to go as we go through December. All right, I'm going to keep the blog fresh with some ideas. I'm going to try to put out some accumulation ideas as we get closer to the event here. And, of course, News 14 Carolina on television. Complete coverage of this winter event as it unfolds. All right, thanks so much for watching this edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.